A police officer in New Orleans, Louisiana is facing backlash for this uncalled for gesture at a parade. Here is another angle to show you. This is via Tiffany Jones on Facebook. It is clear as day who the offending party is. It's the officer who, for absolutely zero reason, elbows the band member. Here's the fallout. From NOLA.com. This officer would be removed after the video would spark backlash and go viral. Many called for action to be taken. Overall, a misconduct investigation is underway via the New Orleans Police Department's Public Integrity Bureau. The Office of the Independent Police Monitor, aka the Civilian Oversight Group, is also involved. From Unfiltered with Kieran, here's a photo of Brandon Mitchell, a member of the Horns section, who you saw in that video, along with his mother, Tiffany Jones. Brandon Mitchell attends L.B. Landry High School in New Orleans, Louisiana, and he is 18 years old. Tiffany Jones would speak with Fox 8 and say the following: "That was totally inappropriate behavior. My son has scholarship offers. He's into music. He composes music for the school. He's not one of those kids out there doing wrong. As we saw from the video, we know that. We know. The officer is in the wrong completely. But what do we think is going to happen? We wait and see." The identity of that officer also has not been released. Meanwhile, the Office of the Independent Police Monitor would release this statement, and I will read it to you right now. "The OIPM has received and viewed the currently available footage of the New Orleans Police Department officer at the parade route appearing to push a student in a marching band. Upon review, the OIPM was immediately concerned by the behavior of the officer and promptly spoke with the New Orleans Police Department leadership. The OIPM understands the public's frustration and disappointment. The OIPM can confirm the New Orleans Police Department has taken immediate action, including initiating a misconduct investigation and removing the officer from that assignment. In the coming days, the OIPM will be working with New Orleans Police Department leadership to determine how to best move forward to address community concerns and hopefully work directly with the affected individuals and school. The OIPM cannot comment on any aspect of the pending investigation or the identity of the accused officer at this time." Here's the problem. When we always hear that there is going to be an investigation, there's going to be an internal investigation, the process is, hey, we're coming down hard on the behalf of the cops. Hey, we're coming down hard on this guy. They send out a spokesperson, yada, yada. Yeah, we're going to take care of it. We're launching an investigation. And the key word in all of this is investigation. It's practically a buzzword at this point because we think when we hear investigation, oh my God, they're really going to look into it. When really what it is a Band-Aid to the problem. They allow time to pass. It blows over. Months from now, while this officer is on either desk duty or they are on paid leave, which is a free vacation, they then say months later they have been they've gone through training and we're going to let them go back out into the public. I simply wait to see and be proven wrong. And I know that there are more extreme instances where I have been proven wrong. But for something like this, they will let this blow over. And then we'll read about it, saying that he is back doing patrol or he is back in different neighborhoods. It just wouldn't surprise me. More from Tiffany Jones via 4WWL. "Once he bumped into my son, that's when he turned around and shoved him. My son immediately reacted, but he didn't react physically. He did say, however, 'Hey, what's your problem?' As my son was continuing to try and get some kind of response from the officer, he turned his back to him, as if he didn't just physically assault him and push him. She'd go on to say, I want a public apology because he embarrassed my son that he did. Lastly, from the root, even the school district responded to the incident saying they were disappointed and that such behavior doesn't reflect the standards they expect from law enforcement. However, Mitchell's restraint from engaging in negative behavior is exactly what the conflict resolution strategy they try to teach students. Jones said Mitchell was just crowned homecoming king and had been the leader of his mellophone section. Now she demands an apology from the department for what she says was an embarrassment. Yeah, it was an embarrassment. I always think about this. When the summer protests were going on after Derek Chauvin and George Floyd, I remember LeBron James saying, we live in fear because, to be honest, you never know how that officer woke up that day, how he's feeling that day. It seems that is prevalent. And also, when we see this video, it's not like this kid went out of his way to mess with an officer or get in his space. They are lined up that way. The fence goes into the parade. It seems like he woke up on the wrong side of the bed and took his anger out on a high schooler. Shame.